Hello, everyone. What I want to do is go over homework 9. The scores were surprisingly low. Not sure exactly why, but yeah, I guess bonds are a little complicated. I mean, this is basic exam FM stuff that you really have to master. Yeah, if you want any chance of passing. Um, Anyway, yeah, with that in mind, let's do the first problem. Right. So Don makes a one-time investment the following way. He purchases this bond. After receiving his coupons, he reinvests his coupons, and if the price is 3,500, find face value and Don's equivalent effective annual interest rate. All right, so let's find F first. Pretty straightforward. I think Maycham's formula is the easiest thing to do. So let's say K is F. Sorry, that's my dog here. Sniffs me. So it's F 1 over 1.03. You take the yield rate, divide by 2 to get 0.03. So unless otherwise stated, it's 6-month period. So 30 times 2 is 60. Right, so that is K. Maycham's formula is the price is K plus R, the actual 6-month coupon rate, 4% over 2. Decimal form 0.02. So it's 0.02 over 0.03. F minus K. Let's simply factor out an F. 1 over 1.03 to the 60th plus R over K. One minus 1 over 1.03 to the 60th. I think the easiest thing to do is put this in the calculator. Second below here. Uh, Awkward. All right, so 1.03 60th minus. Store this in the one spot. So you take this plus 0.2 over 0.02 over 0.03 times 1 minus recall 1. All right, so yeah, easy peasy. 0.7234F. So do 1 over times 3,500. Uh, 4,839, 30491. All right. So yeah, we have an investment. You invest 3,500. Let's see what you get after reinvesting your coupons. So coupons are F times 0.04 over 2. So it's 0.02 F. It's like $96.78. Let's see. This times 0.02. 96. All just happened here. So that weird. Yeah, 96, 7, 861. Right. All right, so I'm explicitly telling you you're reinvesting your coupons into a fund earning nominal semi-annual interest rate of 3%. And you still get your redemption back of 3,500. You never want to forget that. You still get, sorry, face value, not 3,500. The price is 3,500. You're getting your face value. Right. So this is the 96 7861 S 60. And there's another problem with 80. That's why I have that, but 60. Again, we're using this bank intro or this investment rate of 3% nominal semi-annual, so divide by 2.015 plus F. Store this in a 2 spot, and I think I have no, I did not store F, unfortunately. It was very stupid of me. That's all right. So let me just put it in 4839. Okay. Yeah, so let's get this accumulated value here. Begin mode. Right. What is my payment? 60N, 1.5% interest, future value. What's this thing here? I don't know what happened there, but so let's just this here plus what we had for F. $14,151.55. All right, so now we can set up our equivalent effective annual interest rate equation. So 3,500 grows by I times 100% per year for 30 years to give me 14,151 accumulated value of your coupons plus your redemption. All right, so take this over 3,500. 4.767%. Yeah, some people did something weird. They took like 3% and converted it to an annual interest rate, which doesn't make any sense because we're finding the equivalent effective annual interest rate for this entire investment, right? So a lot of moving parts in these bond problems, but that's kind of the point. Um, we're dealing with realistic um situations of buying and selling the rights of bonds. Um, and yeah, to be clear, I think I mentioned this in the video, billions, if not trillions with a T of bonds are bought and sold on the market. So important, very important stuff. Okay, problem two, you got these two bonds. Give you a bunch of information. Both have the same price and face value. Find the semi-annual coupon rate of the second bond. And so unless otherwise stated, everything is nominal semi-annual with semi-annual coupons. So These are all nominal semi-annual. All right. Yeah, again, I think Maycham's formula is the easiest thing to do. K is, so I just set, you can set F to be whatever you want or just leave it alone. I just set it to be 100. I'll have to do that, but um, I mean, they have the same face value, so you can really set it to be whatever you want. Or just leave it as F and you'll cancel it. It's up to you. Um, so yeah, yield rate is 3% nominal semi-annual, so divide by 2, get 1.5%. This is the 40th. Right. Okay, so we just plug into Maycham's formula. The price is K plus R. 5% over 2, 2.5%, 0.025 over J, 3% over 2, 1.5%, 100 minus K. So let's get this, save it. 100 times 1.015 minus 40. And remember, K can be big, or K can be close to your face value. It might be a lot smaller than your face value. It's fine. Your price should be somewhat close to the face value, though, for most of these problems. Not always, but most of them. All right, so it's this plus 0.025 over 0.015 times 100 minus, we call 1. So it's 129,915,8. 91585. Right, so bond 2. So here my K is, here the yield rate is 5%, so divide by 2, 2.5%. So they have the same price. So this is going to be K plus, we don't know what R is. Trying to find that. We know 2.5% is my actual 6-month yield rate. And again, I'm just picking an arbitrary face value. We wanted to leave it as F because we don't know it. It's fine. You would just cancel an F everywhere. It's up to you for this kind of problem. Okay. So what I would do is, so oh, we've been, yeah, let's get this in the calculator. Right, so right. So we're going to subtract this times 0.025 divided by 100 minus K. And we get R is 0.03692. It's really glitchy sometimes. That. Multiplied by 2. Right. And we are done. And so yeah, pretty easy to do if you store stuff to get this. I mean, I think it's a good skill to kind of do arithmetic in your head like this, or like kind of do the steps in your head, and then use the calculator to actually do it because it's just nice. It's time saved on Exam FM. So that's why I do it that way. But okay, yeah, a lot of weird answers rather for this problem. You buy $1,000 bond. Remember that means the face value is $1,000. Semi-annual coupons, 20-year maturity, yield rate 6%, coupon rate R2. Pay for this bond, you take out a 20-year loan, 4% interest, annual payments K. So let's just first of all get what K is. I mean, you can start off by getting R or you can start off by getting K. It really doesn't matter. Let's get K. So really nothing to it. The loan amount slash bond price, because you're taking exactly $950 out in a loan to pay for a $950 bond. So they're both the same. So KA, so it's annual interest rate of 4%, 20 years, annual payments of K. So, whoops, we're already out of begin mode. So not much here. 950 present value, 20 N for interest. Yeah, sorry. 69,902.66. All right, so that's the loan amount. Um, so again, I would just do Maycam's formula. I think that's the easiest thing to do. So let's say K, it's $1,000 face value bond, yield rate of 6% nominal semi-annual, divided by 2. This is 40. So I heard someone refer to bond formulas and just bond calculations, almost like an alphabet soup of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, if you're in doubt, just rewatch the intro to bonds or basics of bonds part one video. Um, and you just really have to remember and understand that basic time diagram of coupons, and then the very end you have your redemption, which is often, not always, but often the face value. Unless otherwise stated, it's the same as the face value. But anyway, I think I did this already. If not, let me just redo it real quick. Yes, I did. That's all right. All right, so price, well, it's 950. And I'm telling you it's 950. So it's K plus R over J. Um, again, 3%, 1,000 minus K. So yeah, take this 950 minus this times 0.03 divided by 1,000 minus K. Yeah, a nice reasonable interest rate. Ooh, so that R is 0.02784. That's my actual 6-month coupon rate multiplied by 2. R2 is 0.05567. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So let's finish the problem up. I mean, that's part of the problem. So the rest of it is find the non-time valued net profit. So when I say non-time valued, you don't take accumulated value of your coupons because I'm telling you it's non-time valued. In problem one, I'm telling you you're investing your coupons. But if I don't tell you you're investing your coupons and I particularly want non-time valued profit, don't time value anything. It was very strange that people did that. They found the accumulated value of coupons. I'm not even giving you an investment rate anyway, so that makes no sense at all to take the accumulated value of coupons if I don't give you a rate the account earns. So about that. Yes. So where was I? Yeah. So first of all, we need our coupons. So it's 1,000 times my actual R 0.02784. So 27,83688. Right. So we're getting 40 of these because it's 20 years. We get an extra 1,000 for the face value at the very end, but we gotta pay. I don't think I saved this, but that's all right. Gotta pay 20 payments of 69,90266. Um, yeah, so 715.42. Yeah, I'll just write this down. 40 coupon payments. 1,000 sorry, your 1,000 redemption at the end, minus your loan payments, 20 payments of 69,90266. 715.42. Okay, this problem is okay, this problem is a pain. And I mean it is tricky, but I do it basically in the video. So I don't know if just people didn't have time to go to the video. I mean, I got some weird solutions here. But it's an important concept, I think. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna draw a time diagram in a second. So yeah, Maycham's formula does not apply when you have kind of situations like this where you're taxed on your actual price. It just doesn't really. You just have to take the present value of your time diagram and that's that. So yeah, coupons are 1,000, 10,000 rather. Uh, times, well, 0.05 over 2. That's 250. So, again, everything's nominal, semi-annual, unless otherwise stated. We have semi-annual coupons unless otherwise stated. Right, so 250, funky there. 250, 250, 250, 250, 10,000. So let's say P is the price of my bond. So, it's not plus, it is minus. You have to pay 6% of the amount of discount that the bond is bought at, and that is how much less than 10,000 the bond is bought. Well, that is 10,000 minus P. We don't know what P is, but we know that our after-tax yield is 6%. That means this whole time diagram is being priced at 6%. Priced meaning the price is the present value. So the price is present value of all these 250 payments. So it's nominal, semi-annual. So divide by 2. So I apologize if this wasn't clear, but yeah, so you have your 1,000. And the same thing with your minus 0.06. The point is you just solve for P. Just get everything involving P on one side and get everything not involving P on the other side. So let me do this. Minus 0.06, 1,000. Yeah, I think maybe that would be a little tricky to do in your head, all of this. So I would write a little bit down. 1.03. Okay, so now right. So it's P minus 0.06 P 1 over 1.03 to the 20th. Now, of course, you would factor out a P, make your life a little easier. Oops. Do that's 1 minus this whole thing. So this is going to be 250, a 20.03, 1,000, 1 over 1.03 to the 20th, minus 0.06, 1,000. So nothing here is particularly bad. Do on the calculator. I'll do this quickly. All right, let's get this accumulated value here. 250N, 250 payment, 20N, 3 interest, compute the value, plus 10,000 times 1.03 to the minus 20th, minus 0.0 6 times 10,000 times 1.03 to the minus 20th. All right. So to get P, we divide by, in case I screw this up, let me put this into one spot. 1 minus 0.06 times 1.03 to the minus 20th. I did not. Very impressive considering it's almost midnight. 9230.59. Yeah, so like isolating P by itself, I don't think I can even do that in my head. So this would be the minimum. This is what I would write down. And then from here, I can easily, as I just did, get P using the calculator. So yeah, this problem admittedly is not realistic. This is not how bonds are taxed in real life. That will be in the next module, amortization of bonds. To me, it's a very arcane accounting topic, but it is heavily asked upon on exam FM. That if I would say there's one single surprise when I took exam FM, nothing else surprised me, but it surprised me how much amortization of bonds was on exam FM. I have no idea why actuaries need to really care that much. Again, to me, it's like a intermediate to advanced accounting topic. And how to treat bonds from an accounting perspective, how they're taxed. But anyway, okay, number 5. This is like that crazy kind of crazy ass exam FM problem. But it's really not that bad if you think about it. And I do an example like it. So you got these two bonds. First one's a 2N year 2,500 price annual coupons. R over I is 1.06, redemption value 600. Much easier to start off with bond 2. This is a zero coupon bond, so no bonds. Nope, no bonds. No coupons. Price is 1,000. So let's say C is my common redemption. This is not the same thing as the face value of my bond. Bond 1, rather. So they have the same redemption. Right, so the way zero coupon bonds work is as simple as you can imagine. Uh, yeah, you just get back C. After N years, nothing. So it's like zero. There's no coupons. Or if you want to think, it's like your coupon rate is 0, so you get 0 coupons. It's kind of silly to write like 1. Silly to write zeros here, like you're not getting anything. But you can think of it like that if you want. Okay, and so yeah, price 1,000 is C 1 over 1 plus I to the N. Right. Now the present value of redemption for bond 1 is 600. So there, I guess I'll draw a time diagram. So we don't know what R is. So in problems like this, the face value, which determines the coupon every 6 months, is often called the par value. So let's say F is my par value, really same thing as my face value. So we get redemption of C, which possibly is different than face value. We don't know. We don't really care at this point. So the problem is saying present value of my redemption. Oh, this was. Well, this was updated so it doesn't do that annoying stuff. I guess not. Yeah, present value of the redemption is 600. So, and a lot of people got this part right. I was happy about that at least. So it's the same redemption for these two, because I'm telling you it's the same. Present value of the redemption of the first one, 600. So 600 over 1,000, or you could do 1,000 over 600. Doesn't matter. Right, so there's just 3 over 5. So fantastic, amazing, wonderful. So now we're going to take the present value of, I don't think you can do this using Maycham's formula. Maybe, well, really you haven't done Maycham's formula when you have redemption other than face value. I'm not sure if there's a point to it, but okay. So yeah, the price is 2,500. Bond one. So it's FRA to N, whatever the yield rate is. We don't know. We don't care. So technically, it would be C1 plus I to the N, but that is the present value of the redemption here. That I put N, I meant 2N. But you're given that this is 600. So why not just write it as 600 in the first place? So it is a little silly to write this, because this is 600. So let me expand this out. This plug and chug formula. Right. So first, swing. Thought this was fixed. I guess not. But I'm not changing colors here. This is driving me nuts. All right, so okay, actually, I can barely even read this my damn self. So, all right, perfect. Okay, so R over I, we are given to be 1.06. And 1 over 1 plus I to the N is 3 over 5. So that is just 6 over 10. It's 0.6. So this is going to be 0.6 squared. All right. So we're almost done here. F 1.06, sorry, plus 600. Don't want to forget the 600. It's plus this here. Just my laptop reminding me I need to reset. Okay, so sorry about that. All right, thankfully we are almost done. So yeah, I would subtract 600. This is pretty easy now. Over 1.06 over 1 minus 0.6 squared, which of course is 0.36. 2,800 and 71 cents. Uh, right. Right. Okay, the last problem, I was really surprised with some of the answers I got here. Um, yeah, it's important to understand this kind of problem. I mean, even if you're just interested in some kind of business, like, this is really important stuff, right? So you purchase a 40-year-old bond, 40-year bond, I must say year old, nominal semi-annual coupon rate. I should be more consistent, uh, putting a nominal versus not, either one or the other. But nominal semi-annual yield rate of 5%, face value 1,100. So let me get the price of this bond, and I can draw my time diagram for the first 10 years. First 5 years, rather. Um, so yeah, again, maybe it's easiest to do Makeham's formula. It's up to you. So face value 1,100, yield rate of 5%. So 1.025 divided by 2, the 80. What is that? 152.58. Store this in the one spot. Okay, so K plus divided by 2 here, 0.06 over 2 is 0.03. So take this. Same thing as we did before. 3 over 0.025 times 1,100 minus K. 1289.48. So yeah, I want to emphasize here, K is really small compared to the face value. It's like probably like 8 times smaller. That's fine. That's just A-okay. Okay, so what are my coupons? Well, it's just simply your face value, 1,100 times 0.06 over 2, because the given coupon rate, nominal semi-annual coupon rate is 6%. So this is well, just 33. Step away. 700 times 0.03. All right, so your time diagram is as follows. It's a little thick. Let me make this a little skinnier. There we go. All right, so one. So this is a 5-year period. So we have 9 6-month. Sorry, I have 10 6-month periods because it's 5-year time diagram. Right, so we get 33, or rather, I guess, well, we're the ones who are selling the bond, I suppose, thing like that. So we get 33 dollars of coupons. Right after we get the 10th one, I sell my bond for 10.50. Okay. So I have been stressing price is always present value, but that's the price of something like right now. So you don't want to just be like, oh, well, present value is 10.50 because you're selling something, 5 years from now for 10.50. That makes no sense. So the present value is the price that you pay, at the beginning for this bond, which is my 1289.48. Okay, this is my present value. Yeah, and we really haven't done cash flows yet. It's not super important for exam FM. But if you want to think, if you've heard of a cash flow, you can kind of think this is your cash flow, 1289.48. This is what you're investing right now. This is the cash you get, and you get 10.50 at the end because that's what you sell the bond for. So yeah, if you've done cash flows before in a finance, accounting, whatever course, we're gonna just basically get the internal rate of return of this cash flow. That's exactly what we're doing. All right. If you've never heard of that, then that's fine. Just ignore, forget what I said. Literally the same thing is just that present, saying I want my yield, or sorry, saying I want to find a yield for this situation is basically saying my present value, what I paid for, this whole investment is going to be 1289.43. Right. And yeah, basically I want an interest rate, a 6-month interest rate where this whole time diagram is priced at that interest rate. And then again, the 1289.43 comes from the fact that I am paying 1289.43 for this time diagram. That is literally what I'm paying. Because you buy the bond, buy it at 1289.48. That gives you these 33 payments and then 10.50 at the end because maybe you need to sell the bond. Yeah. Maybe you just need to sell the bond. You just need the money. Something happened. Your roof took a crap and now it's leaking and you need money for a new roof. Whatever. All right. So yeah, so this is 33. So the present value of my 33 payments are 33,810J. We don't know what J is. And then 10.50, 1 plus J to the minus 10. So this is what I called in the video example a bond-like situation. Okay. It's annoying. So this is basically, that's great. Thank you for telling me that. This is like a bond. We pay this amount, we get $33 coupons, and my redemption is 10.50. Okay. So here, just like I mentioned in the video, the redemption is not the same as the face value, which was used, or par value, it's called sometimes, which was used to give you the coupons. The face value was 1100. 1100 times 0.03 was 33. So I'm selling this for 1050. So that's a redemption different than the face value of 1100. Right. 33 payments, 12, 89, 48. My present value negative because I'm paying that. 10N, 1050 is what I get at the end. All right, so yeah, it's a small interest rate. You're not making a whole lot of earning a whole lot of interest in this investment. And again, this might be you just desperately need to sell the bond for whatever reason. You just need the money now. And maybe 5 years from when you bought the bond, interest rates plummeted. 5 years from now, I would say most people expect interest rates to go down. I think we're in trouble if they don't go down in 5 years. But anyway, so it's 0.00765 or just 0.765%. So multiply by 2, 1.53% is my nominal semi-annual yield rate for this 5-year period. Again, what is the practical interpretation? It is very, very, very practical. What this means. This means that this entire time diagram, were to get these 33 payments and to get 1050 after 10 6-month periods, I pay 1289.43. If I'm in that situation, I pay 1289.43 and I get these 33 payments and 1050 after 10 6-month periods, then the interest rate that's describing the growth of this whole investment is 1.53%. Right? Yeah, it's an interest rate describing the situation. And we'll talk a lot more about this in next video. This is a great tool, yield rates, to describe whether investment is good or not. Only problem is just that you sometimes don't even you sometimes have multiple interest rates that describe the growth of your investment. And there it's which one is the correct one. The typical answer to that in finance and investments and stuff, accounting, is just that probably it's hard to tell which one it is, if not impossible. So do something else to decide if it's a good investment. But anyway, yeah, hopefully that helped. 2 more homeworks. The next homework is due Wednesday night. So yeah, I got 2 days to do that. Hopefully this helped. So long, take care. Yeah, we're almost done.